Good afternoon. This is Pearl Wyatt for Abolition News Network, November 30th, 1905. We've been attempting to find opinions on American slavery from the various geniuses in the literary world. Since Mark Twain, as you know him, that is, Samuel Clemens, has just celebrated his 70th birthday today and is in the mood to talk to us privately about his innermost thoughts. Mr. Twain, or Mr. Clemens, welcome.
I'll call you Pearl. I like that name.
Thank you.
It reminds me of a story once when
All right, let me ask the questions. I know you are quite a storyteller and humorist, but our viewers are interested in the topic of slavery.
Well, I'm sorry, I know nothing about that. You'll have to ask someone else.
Mr. Clemens, you must know something about slavery. You were brought up here in Hannibal, Missouri, before the Civil War. Didn't your family own slaves?
Let me see. Yes, my father, he had a Negro man in Tennessee he bought a slave from. It was in 1833. It was before I was born, so I believe it was over a chewing tobacco debt.
Mr. Twain, we're really interested in if you abused him, like using whips and chains on him.
Well, Pearl, that's terrible. My father was no monster. He had no maltreatment or abuse to anyone that I was ever told about. I know that he told me about Injured Joe. He beat Raleigh, but that was fair and square gin rummy. And after that, Raleigh got old mad and hit Injun Joe right in the ass. He didn't sit down after that for a while. Nor is he ever the same.
Mr. Clemens, I'm talking about racial insults and profiling.
Well, Pearl, I don't even know what that word means. If you're asking if they swore at the darkies, we knew that was not appropriate because basically the ladies' club looked down on that as well as the Baptist church at Hannibal.
Mr. Twain, we're way off subject. I want to know what is your official opinion about the peculiar institution of slavery in America?
I'll give you my official, honest-to-God opinion. When I was a schoolboy at Hannibal, I had no aversion to slavery at all. I did not know there was anything wrong with it.
Thank you, Mr. Clemens, for finally answering something about slavery. Now, what about the local newspaper? Did you read anything?
Well, you're asking me if I read. That's an insult to my intelligence. As far as the newspaper goes, they've never said anything against it at all.
Okay, and what about the church?
Well, I hope you're not asking me about the Roman Catholic Church. I can't answer for them. But the local prophet did say that God was on it. It was good. It was good and loyal. In fact, if anyone had any doubts, all they had to do was open their Bible to settle their mind.
Thank you. So what do you think the slaves thought about this?
Pearl, I would have to guess. I would have to go out on the streets and ask the slaves themselves if they had an aversion to slavery. But if they were wise, they would say nothing at all. Slavery was legal in the state of Missouri.
Yes, I know that. So when the Civil War broke out, did you join one of the sides?
Well, I joined the Hannibal Home Guard. I was there just a few weeks. They were Southern sympathizers. But after a few weeks, I left with my brother Orrin for Nevada to pan for silver. As I say, they were sympathizers with the South, but their loyalty was officially with the Union. I do remember slavery. My family owned a slave. Her name was Jenny. They bought her back in 1825, long before I was born, of course. She was like family to me.
Well, thank you, Mr. Twain.
Oh, look at this fine young lady. Now see, someone like this cute little lady here could be a slave. What's the difference between a servant and a slave anyway?
Oh yeah, there's a difference. I am not for sale and never will be.
Well,
And I don't take to being whipped and chained. And I talk back.
well, no wonder there's no room for women to vote anymore. You're quite a spitfire.
Well, you come from a lifestyle that no longer exists. I am an employee, and I can speak my mind, unlike a slave. And after this program is over, I'd like to take you outside and tell you a thing or two.
Oh, well, no wonder women don't have the right to vote.
That is your last word spoken on ANN.
Wait, I do have one more thing to say about slavery. This Negro problem will last a lot longer, even though slavery has been abolished, due to the fact that the men of the South, as well as the whole nation, and the white of the North, have the same problem. It's just been forced upon the South due to this irresistible demand. Negro literacy and education. But the South almost has this already solved by taxation.
So, you're saying we should go back to slavery? Like I said, that is your last lecture on ANN. Nothing wrong with slavery. Unbelievable. Why don't you think about this question? Does man have the divine right to own property in men?
All right, Miss Flum. Well, thank you for your very candid opinions, Mr. Clemens.
Here, let me help you with that.
And in the future, with civil rights coming in the scene, soon you'll have to hold your tongue when it comes to things that you say about women and dark-skinned people. This is Pearl White, November 30th, 1905, saying for ANN, good afternoon.